Mi gente, we are back. Welcome back.
Say the full thing. Say the
Mi
full thing.
gente latina. Y la que no es latina también. Bienvenidos. Los amo a todos.
Welcome back, guys. Episode number
5.
We just got back from releasing the vlog from Mexico.
Yes. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. How did you guys like it? How do you feel about it?
Tell me more. What am I, Dora?
How did you feel about it?
I liked it. I really feel like it should have been longer, personally. We had a lot of videos. I gave you a lot of videos that you didn't end up using. But it's okay. We worked with it. I had a lot of videos with my grandma that I went with her. But I posted it on my story, so I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it. We went to Mass together, but it was a lot. Anyway, we got a lot of great feedback, too. A lot of people wanted it to be longer as well.
Yeah, I feel like I missed out on a lot of really good footage that I didn't include.
We didn't put the food.
And then later I went back and I said, oh man, I didn't include those videos. But you know what? I think overall it gave you guys a feel of what it's like to be in Mexico, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
And I'm very happy about it. And I'm
wanna go
excited
again.
to be here.
I know.
Episode number 5. I'm excited to be back. I get excited every single time we're going to shoot a podcast or an episode because I feel like I have so much to say. So I'm like really excited.
And we're going to talk about something really fun. So,
Well, since the last time we shot, we've done a lot.
before we start, actually.
Before we start.
You guys know at the beginning of every episode, we take a shot of something, right? Today, we're going to give you a shot of reality. So I'm going to go first. You're going to die. Eventually.
Oh my God.
We're all going to die eventually. I said a shot of reality. So what do we need to do? Live in the fucking moment, dude. Don't take life too seriously. You do what you want to do. People are going to talk shit. You do what other people want to do. People are always going to criticize you. Do what you want. Live for yourself. Don't take life too seriously. You know, travel the world. Love everyone. Have 3 wives. No. Just kidding. Don't take this out of context, okay? Just joking around. But seriously, I feel like more recently I've really told myself, F it. Why not? You know? No te quedes con las ganas. What's the worst that can happen? No. You know? But use discernment, because there's some crazy people out there that are like, you told me. No. Use discernment.
You want to know what my shot of reality for today's podcast is?
What is it?
Nobody cares about your feelings. Toughen.
I don't either.
Toughen the F up. Nobody cares about your feelings. Every single person in this world is going through something. Every single person in this world goes through sadness. Every single person in this world goes through really hard times. Nobody cares about your feelings. And I mean this in the most loving way. Oftentimes, we tend to self-sabotage because we're too sad, or we feel like we victimize ourselves over situations that in reality, instead of becoming a victim, you can become a warrior in that situation, for lack of better terms, okay? So I don't know if you're watching this and you're going through something and you're self-sabotaging something potentially very beautiful, whether that's in work, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in life. I'm going to tell you something. Snap out of it. Lock in. Lock the fuck in, because you're the only person in this world that can make things happen for you. You're the only person in this world that can be in control of your feelings. Oh, because so-and-so broke my heart. No. Toughen up. Oh, because so-and-so doesn't want me. Toughen the fuck up. Literally.
Are you here
Somebody talked to me that way recently, and I was like, whoa.
Was it
You're
me?
right. It was not you.
Oh.
And I'm not simping or anything, you know what I mean? Let me clarify that. But what I'm saying is...
Okay. No one was talking about
what I'm saying is...
I'm just not making one thing clear, okay?
What I'm saying is stop being in your head about things and lock in. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, you're in control of your own feelings.
This almost sounds like you needed to hear this, girl.
No. Because I feel like sometimes I mean this in a very loving way. Sometimes you're in your feelings a lot, and I have to snap you out of it.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
That's bad. That's true.
Yeah, and I mean this in the most loving way. And so you get your feelings aside. Guys, at this age, I don't know how old you are, right? But at my age, we don't have time to be sad. Toughen up. Get it together. Boss up.
If you gotta cry, cry in the shower.
Cry, feel your sadness, but don't let it affect your life. Okay, because if you're not where you want to be at in life,
llegamos a regañarlos.
If you're not where you want to be at in life, it's because you're the only cost to this, okay? That's it.
That
is my little shot of reality
guys,
this morning from
ignore
Double
my
Shot
little
of Carrillo.
cinnamon rolls, okay?
But other than that,
a little tight.
I'm excited to be here, guys. Since our last episode, I
Yes.
actually flew to Texas, and I'm so sorry. I have to say this.
Talk
I
about it.
say this. I do want to shout out all of my people out in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. You guys know who you are. So
Yes.
my friends out in Texas, I try to fly out to Texas at least twice a year to go visit my friends. I have a lot of friends out there. One of my best friends is out there. And they are obsessed with our podcast. They love watching it. They support Double Shot of Carrillo. And last time that I went, my friends were like, you got to send us a shout out. We want to treat you extra right to make sure you shout us out. And I said, I love them. So I want to shout out Brenda, shouts out Albert, shouts out Butterfly, all of my beautiful people out there.
That's
Everybody
his name?
that's
Her
watching.
name? Who is it?
No, we call her Butterfly.
Oh,
but,
that's cute.
thank you guys so much for supporting our podcast, for being my friends. And I just want to say I want to go back already.
Thank you for
every
choosing
single
me.
time. Shouts out Jose. Every single time that I go to Texas, you guys are so good to me. And you guys always make me, every time I come back, I'm so sad. Because I leave like a little piece of my friends out there. And
You
these
like
are,
Texas that much?
let me tell you what it feels like, okay? If you're not from LA, here in LA, it's really hard to find genuine, honest, true friends. Oftentimes, people are with you based on what they can get from
Felix.
you, right? Often here in LA is, what can you do for me? What can I do for you? Friendships are really hard to find that are genuine, right? It's a very cutthroat city, a very cutthroat environment. I come from two very cutthroat industries, right? So going back to Texas, it feels very grounding. It feels very real. It feels like nobody is trying to outshine anybody. Nobody is trying to show off who makes more, who has what, who has this. Everyone is so genuine and so real and so honest. And so every time I come back, I feel so sad because it feels so grounding. So shouts out to all the people out in Texas. Shouts out Fort Worth. Did you know that Dallas and Fort Worth have like a beef? Like neither of them claim one another.
Really?
Like Dallas doesn't claim Fort Worth and Fort Worth doesn't claim Dallas. It's hilarious.
No idea.
But anyway, I love Texas. I love you guys all so much and thank you for watching. And yeah, I'm excited to be here, man. Before we carry on from the double shot of reality that I just hit you guys with, we want to go ahead and shout out
Café Altura.
Café Altura.
If you could smell this,
So Café
I could
Altura went ahead
snort
and
it.
sent us a little PR package, which we are super, super excited for. As you guys all know, my sister, I'm going to leave the
I'll read
coffee
it.
lover. And you can...
okay. It says, Dear Ellie and Badass Cassandra Carrillo. She didn't say that. All of us here at Café Altura are thrilled about your new podcast. We're especially thrilled to hear that Cassandra, which is me, is a big coffee lover. We figured the best way to celebrate the premiere of Double Shot of Carrillo podcast is with coffee and lots of it. I'm going to get fucked up after this. Well, I gave it up for Lent, so it's going to have to be in 2 weeks. Here's a little history of how Café Altura got started. I'm going to share it.
Go ahead.
Okay. In 1980, our founder, Chris Shepard, PH is F or P.
Shepherd.
I think it's Shepherd.
Shepherd. Okay, Shepherd.
Shepard. I'm sorry, Chris. Are you still alive?
Cassandra.
Yeah, 1980, our founder. Oh, God.
Cassandra. 1980.
I'm sorry, you're right.
That's not very
I don't know.
long
That's fucked up.
Cassandra.
Forgive me, Christopher Shepard. Can we cancel this? Let's do this.
Go ahead. Keep reading. Keep reading.
Hold on. For editing purposes. Okay.
We're not going to edit this.
That's fucked up. What if
Keep reading it.
Okay. In 1980, our founder, Chris Shepard, traveled to a pioneer coffee. I can't. That's fucked up. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my mind was like, I thought of mi abuelita Chinta.
In 1980, our founder, Chris Shepard, traveled to a pioneering coffee farm in Chiapas, Mexico. There he found.
This is so
This
fucked
is
up.
not going to get edited.
We have to cancel it.
No,
I'm already
we're not
crying.
editing this.
That's fucked up.
We're not editing this.
Christopher Shepard, I'm so sorry. I love your coffee.
His name is Chris, not Christopher.
Oh, Chris. That's short for
Okay.
Christopher.
Toughen up. Lock in.
I'm sorry, yeah.
What was my shot of today? Lock in. Lock in. Got it. Do you want to read?
No, I'm going to laugh. Go. I got the giggles.
In 1980, our finder, Chris Shepard, traveled...
Founder. And he just finished it.
Hold on.
Thank you, Chris, for the coffee.
In
Thank you so
1980,
much.
our founder, Chris Shepard, traveled to a pioneering coffee farm in Chiapas, Mexico. There he found lovingly tended, organically grown coffee beans, washed in rainwater, dried by the sun, and hand-sorted by farmers devoted to
Oh, wow.
quality and consistency. As a result, Café Altura, the first organic coffee company in the United States, was created to share organic beans sourced from farms around the world with coffee lovers everywhere. Coffee grown the way nature intended to.
Can I have some water, please? Guys,
So
I'm
listen,
sorry.
Café Altura.
Muchas gracias.
This is, si ya saben cómo nos ponemos, ¿para qué nos invitan?
Perdón, a veces I didn't mean it in a bad way at all.
We
Listen,
love you guys. Thank you for the coffee.
My mind
sister's
just didn't
super
process
excited.
it.
My sister is super excited to try it, and so we want to thank you guys.
I didn't process what I said.
for sending
The
us the
year
PR
seemed
package.
so far back. Forgive me. You're not. Thank you. I'm very grateful. I'm appreciative. And I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so I'm very sorry. It
I
makes
literally
me
cannot
feel
wait.
very anxious when I drink coffee. But I'm sure it's great, and I am very impressed by the backstory of it. So,
Yes, I read it. I had read it before, but I was going to read it on here.
you okay? Can we
Yes, I'm
proceed?
good. I'm sorry. I sometimes just get
The giggles.
the giggles, and it's very, I need to control
So we're
it.
good, right?
Forgive me. Forgive me.
All right. So
We're
today's
good.
episode, guys. Today's
What
episode.
are we going to talk about today?
If you're watching this, it's April Fool's. Today is very much April Fool's.
It is. That makes sense. I laughed. It was a joke.
Happy April Fool's.
Just kidding. I know you're young. Okay. Today, what are we going to talk
I'm
about?
waiting for you to
What
gather
is the
your
main
thoughts.
topic?
You tell me.
You don't remember, huh?
Listen.
Today we're gonna be talking
I
about-
am here to just follow your lead today.
Today we're going to be talking about lies in relationships. What you consider a white lie. What's the other one? What do you consider a white lie? What do you consider a lie that's completely out of pocket in a relationship? What works for you? What doesn't work for somebody else? And lastly, what is it?
Should you always tell your
Should
partner the truth?
should you always tell your partner the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Or swear to die? Or what do they say? Also help me God.
People are just dying for it.
No, Diosito.
Cassandra.
Diosito, I'm sorry.
¿Por qué estás mandando todos al cementerio?
No, Ellie. No, Diosito, please. I don't know why that came out like that. or help me God. All right. So
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You're fine. You got the giggles out the way.
Yes, I'm good.
All right. All right. What was the first one again?
So
I'm
the
sorry?
first thing, what do you consider a white lie in a relationship?
Sorry.
Or just yourself?
Sorry, babe. I didn't see your text. I was asleep.
You
I wasn't born yesterday. You know you were not asleep.
That's a little white lie?
That's a white lie. Don't tell me you were sleeping, because I know you weren't.
I don't think that's so white. Because there might be some context, like what were you doing?
That's
like
a little white lie.
For you?
It's a white lie.
For me-
what is a white lie for you?
For me, it's like, oh, I didn't eat your leftovers. Like that's a little white lie, you know? But like, oh, I fell asleep, but they were doing something else. That's more like a
that's a white lie.
off-white, more like tan. Because it's like, oh, I was asleep. What were you? And if they weren't, what were they doing? Where were
That's
they
a
at?
white lie. I was asleep. No, you were not asleep. What were you doing? You were doing something else. That's a little white lie.
I think that carries more. Maybe I'm traumatized.
What is a little white lie?
Yeah, like, oh, I ate your.
What the lie is about.
That's true.
If they were playing video games and that's why they didn't answer your text.
That's a little white
that's
lie.
harmless. But if they were with someone they shouldn't have been, that's not a white lie.
Yeah.
I mean, what-
I
That's
think obviously it depends, right? But when I know you're not sleeping and I'm texting you and I know damn well you're not sleeping,
What's a lie that you've told? The little white lie that you consider a little white lie in a relationship? A little white lie that you have told. That to you, it's a little white lie. That's a good question, actually, now.
so one time I told somebody that I was gonna go home and I didn't go home. I actually went to hang out with a bunch of high school friends that I had. A bunch of guy high school friends. I've always had a lot of guy like male friends, a lot of them. I think I have more male friends than girls. And this person was a very jealous individual, like extremely jealous. And so I told this person like, hey, I'm going to go home.
And you didn't.
I didn't go home. I went to go have dinner with a bunch of my friends from high school that I had not seen in a long time.
And you consider that a white lie?
That was a little more than a white lie, but I didn't do anything bad. Like,
but my question is though, you consider that a white lie from you?
Yes, I didn't.
Crazy.
I don't think it was. Oh God. I didn't. It didn't come off in a bad way. It wasn't like malicious. It was very genuine on my behalf. Like I genuinely wanted to see my friends that I had not seen in a long time. And
why didn't you just say that?
Because that person would have never understood that.
Why didn't you invite them?
That person would have never gone.
I'm
and
out.
It would have cost me a lot of issues, a lot of problems.
And I would never do that.
Well,
but we are two different people, huh?
I would not do that now.
How long ago was this?
Now, don't ask questions.
She's like, yesterday?
2 weeks ago? Like 3 weeks ago? No.
Interesting.
It was
a little white lie that I've told is like, I didn't throw your beer away. And I threw the beer away.
That's a little white lie for you?
Because they were drinking too much.
That's insignificant to me. Like
that's
whatever.
a white lie. Yours is carried with trauma of like they were jealous and I just told them I'm not. Mine's like he's like, where's my beer? I'm like, I don't know.
You guys are making me nervous today.
I threw the beer away.
That's a white lie. I mean,
now you know. Remember that one time you couldn't find your beer? I threw it away. If you watch my podcast, I don't know if you do.
Damn.
If you do watch it, surprise.
I'm learning a lot about myself. Does that mean I'm toxic?
I think you need to go to therapy. But that was addressed in the first episode. But here we are, episode 5. Let's count down when you go to therapy. Episode 5, she still hasn't gone.
Okay, I want to express that I'm not against therapy. I'm not against it.
That's cool.
That's it. I'm just not against it.
It's just not for you.
I never said that. I just haven't, like...
Well, you got to say something.
I do feel like I've had therapy in the past.
You've had therapy in the past?
I
feel like it?
No, I have had therapy in the past. I just haven't had it recent because I don't feel like I need it. I feel like I already worked through a lot of like emotional traumas that I had from the past.
But we keep growing and we keep changing over time.
Right, but I feel like right now I'm like, good. Like I'm A1, you know? Like I'm like, it's cool. Like lock in, nothing's affecting me. Emotionally, I can sleep at night. I haven't suffered from anxiety. I haven't suffered from anxiety and depression in many, many years, which is great. I used to suffer from severe anxiety.
Talking
and
about that,
in
my
the past.
therapist was like the other day, she was like, how are you doing emotionally? I'm like, I get sad every once in a while, like normal. She's like, normal is not being sad. I said,
yeah, I
guess I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I don't get sad. I have not been sad in a long time. Like I feel like my life.
I feel good. I just, miss a Paul every once in a while.
Yeah,
and
that's
then I
normal.
like ball out,
Like my life is great. I love my job. I love my friends. I love that I can, I love hanging out with you guys. I love my community on social media. I don't feel like I have sadness in
I
me.
do want to share, sorry, a little bit off topic, but I'm going to go to brunch later today. And my friends were like, are you sure? Like, what?
No, what? What?
They're like, are you sure it's not going to be a lot for you? I said, no, because it doesn't drain me. Like this does not drain me,
Doing the podcast,
having the
I
dynamic
genuinely
that
enjoy
we have
it.
here,
Yeah.
it makes it fun for me. If it was different and it felt like work and I hated it, I'd probably be like, look, I had too much. I'll see you guys another day. But I was like, no, this is a reward for me.
So, can I say something? We're actually going to the same restaurant.
Yes,
At
we
the
are.
same time?
Do y'all want to come with us?
Are you, what time's your
mine's-
reservation?
Well, whenever we get home, we don't have one.
2:15.
So you took the one that I wanted.
Oh, well, I didn't make the reservation. My friend made the reservation.
To which one?
White
To the
lie.
one in Santa Monica.
Yeah. Is that a white lie? Which one?
I didn't make the reservation. My friend made the reservation in Santa Monica.
You could tell me the truth. It was her?
I'm being honest.
Okay.
I want to clarify, I don't lie.
Well, not after what you said.
Well,
Come on.
No, hold on. Back in the day,
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I was a kid again.
I've never lied. I don't lie like that. I don't like lying because I don't like being lied to. I'm a strong believer that what you put out is what you get back. So I'm
Me too.
I'm very intentional with how I move with people and how I act with people. I don't like being lied to. I'm not going to lie to you, right? Unfortunately, in the past, I didn't lie. I just really wanted to see my friends. And I think that was genuine. Like, it was literally nothing came out of that other than, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time. What's up? What's good? Dinner, deuces. And then that was it.
So I think for me, I'm very honest. Like, I think I overshare almost all the time.
Yeah.
I'm an oversharer, right?
Yeah.
But I'm the type that I used to be so honest. When I was very naive growing up, right? So I felt extremely betrayed when someone lied to me about anything, like betrayed. Like, I would take it to heart. I had to toughen up a little bit over time. But because of experiences that I've gone through and because of things that other people thought were okay to lie to me about, I think over time, I am kind of like, I'm not as honest as I used to be before. Not that I lie. I just don't share even though I want to, or if I feel comfortable with someone, now I hold back. You know what I mean?
So basically, it leads into that topic that, Felix, we were going to discuss. What was that topic?
Oh, you don't tell your partner the whole truth?
So you don't tell your partner the whole truth. You would never sit here and tell your partner the whole truth.
I think in a relationship, not everything has to be voiced. I learned that the hard way.
Okay.
I think even though sometimes you mean well, not everything needs to be voiced, right? Now I'm like that. Like, now I'm like, I'm going to share what I want to share. Like, now I'm very calculated in when it comes to dating, unfortunately.
So I'm not calculated. I don't believe in being calculated. I don't think then if you're being calculated, that relationship is not for you. I think.
But I'm calculated within myself, not with the other person.
No, I think you're expressing it the wrong way. I think you're not 100% vulnerable. It's not calculated. Calculated comes from a very malicious place. When you move, being calculated, you have.
It comes from not malicious. Now you're voicing it wrong.
It's not coming from good intention. It's coming
negative. No, it's not malicious. It's what is it? Not self-defense. Help me out here.
Mechanism, like a
defense mechanism.
So
malicious. I've never had malicious intent towards anybody that I've dated or that I've never, and I say that wholeheartedly, never. But because of past experiences, my defense mechanism and like something for me or things that I do to protect my being is like, I'm more.
Sounds like you still need some therapy in your life.
Hence why I go. Welcome.
You may need a new one. Doesn't seem like she's helping very much.
For someone who doesn't go to therapy, you judge a lot.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if you're in a relationship.
But it's a learning experience over time because let me tell you something. I feel like if I see my friends and their relationships or things that are happening, I'm like, I would handle it differently. But when you're in
the relationship, it's different.
When you're in the relationship, you forget everything you learned in therapy. And then you start to realize, why does this trigger me? You know?
So one thing that I've discovered recently, or maybe I've known this for quite some time, I happen to be really good at giving relationship advice. Really, really, really good. I
co-sign that.
I have helped so many people from
For all of those that have gotten advice from my sister, leave a comment on this episode.
I have helped so many people from divorcing.
Tell us what it was.
I have helped so many people from separations. I have helped people get their partners back. And I think this stems from a place of being very intuitive, being able to read personalities very well, but also from a lot of experiences that I've gone through and things that I have witnessed in life. And so one thing that I've learned is if you want a relationship to work, you have to be genuine and true to yourself, and you have to allow that person to be genuine and true to themselves as well. Being calculated in a relationship never works. It always ends in a bad way. I think it's okay to not be all the way 100% vulnerable. Like hold some things back.
So maybe I did voice it wrong.
Yes.
Because then that's what it is for me.
Exactly.
I don't do games. I don't test people. I don't have time for that shit. Like yes. I just wait a little bit. I just don't voice everything as I used to before.
Right.
I'm more reserved. More reserved would be the word. I'm not as open.
It's okay to be a little bit reserved and give yourself the time to learn and understand the person's personality. You know, the person's, everybody has their love language. So oftentimes we don't understand each other's love language. Your love language can be completely different from my love language. And that can cause a lot of conflict and problems in a relationship, which later leads to the couple basically, you know, not being together.
Can you do this relationship advice in your own life?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you offer relationship advice to other people, but is it something
I think because I've learned from it a lot, yes, I apply it to my life, yes. And I'm able to understand why people move a certain way now. Now I understand why
But do you think it's easy for you when you're already in the situation?
No, it's never easy. I never said it's never easy. Being in a relationship is never easy.
What I'm saying is when you are in the relationship and you're giving advice to other people that are asking you for advice depending on whatever's going on in the relationship. But when it comes to you and you're the one dealing with that, do you practice the same thing or does it become foggy? Because personally for me, I think it's easy for me to pinpoint and I can read people and I observe and I'm like, oh, I think this is the issue. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes,
easy. But when I'm in it, I'm like, listen, when I'm in love, I lose all my aura. I lose my aura. I lose my common sense. I lose it all. I just become stupid, like not so sharp.
I've learned to operate from a very mature, grown adult place versus a very immature place. When you're in your 20s and you're very young, you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, but my question here
I'm answering that. Yes. Do I take my own advice? As a grown adult now, yes, I do. It's easier for me to understand why people move a certain way and why they're acting the way they're acting. And then I can sit back and analyze the situation and then move accordingly. But it's not easy. You have to literally put your feelings aside and move from a logical place. And a lot of times people are not logical. And I think this is why it causes a lot of marriages and relationships to split up. Because they speak from the heart or they move from the heart. And sometimes your heart can be a little bit stupid instead of being logical.
That's true.
And so it's not easy. I never said it's easy.
So in your situation then,
yes,
you don't tell the whole truth.
I never said I don't tell the whole truth. I say I sit back and give myself the opportunity to understand and learn the other person.
Yes, okay.
And analyze why the other person is moving the way that they're moving.
But the question is do you believe that you should always tell the truth?
I think you should always be honest because when you are not honest, you will get caught up some way, somehow. Whether that's within your feelings, whether that's in a situation, like whatever.
Okay, so let me put a scenario.
Yes.
I'm talking with my girls, right? And she's telling me her situation and her relationship, and I'm dating someone, and then he asks me what's going on. Obviously, my partner's my best friend. I tell him what's going on, whatever. But there's certain things that women don't share with their partner. I'm talking about,
Hey, babe, this is girl talk. So
then that falls under.
But you're not lying. You're being honest and telling him why you're
course.
not voicing what you're voicing.
That, of course.
So that's not lying. That's just saying.
I'm not considering it a lie.
Right.
What I'm saying is, do you believe that you don't have to tell your partner the whole truth all the time? They don't have to know everything all the time. Do you believe that?
I think you should always tell the truth. I don't think.
I'm not talking about lying,
I think you should always tell the truth. I think unless you're, I don't ask, I don't tell. You don't ask, I don't tell type thing. Unless you ask.
You sound like those dudes that are like,
true.
You were married? You didn't ask.
At least.
Fuck you.
No. Never lie. Always be honest. Right?
But you just said, you don't ask, I don't tell.
If you don't ask me and I don't feel comfortable voicing it, I'm not going to voice it. That's okay. But if you ask me, don't lie about it. Be honest.
True.
That's my point.
Okay.
That's valid. That's fair.
That's fair. I have no rebuttals.
Exactly. That's
you have a rebuttal?
That's 100% fair. And listen,
it makes sense.
Till this day, I am still, there's at least 3 people that I talk to every single day that call me for relationship advice, and everything I have advised them has worked.
I am a living proof that has happened.
And oftentimes,
she one time told me, this is exactly how this fool feels, boom, boom, boom. And he told me the same thing. And I was like, my sister told me you felt that way. He's like, I don't talk to your sister. I was like, I know, but she told me this is exactly how you feel. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, in disbelief. True story. Ellie does have that gift.
I don't know if it's a gift or I don't know if it's because everything that I've gone through, but...
Well, I do think it's a gift because some people don't... I sometimes get too much in my thoughts. But I do believe you have difficulty when it comes to your own personal life.
I think everybody does. But I think when you have enough knowledge
because I feel
know
like
how you can move.
Because I feel like you in other situations. But when it comes to me, I forget everything.
And this is why you have to let your feelings go and you have to lock in.
Is this why you don't go to therapy? Because you are the therapist?
I'm going to be honest. I think I know what the therapist is going to tell me. The therapist. I think I know what they're going to tell me. I have two friends that have... I don't believe in tarot card reading. I don't believe in psychics. I don't believe in any of that. I stay very far away from it. I grew up very Catholic. I'm not here to shove my faith down your throat. But I am a very... My faith, yeah. I'm a very religious person. I go to church every Sunday. I grew up Catholic. As you guys can see, I have my rosary. There's no greater power for me other than God, right? I was told once that I have the gift of discernment. I don't know how true that is.
I believe she does too.
The father, a priest told me that. So I have the ability of being able to read personalities from a mile away. I can see you and I can already read you. I know how you're going to move. I know how you're going to be. I know how you're going to... As I've gotten older, I've learned to...
Is it discernment for you or is it prophecy?
I'm not sure.
I think it's prophecy. Because you struggle with discernment a little bit.
Yeah. As I've gotten older, I've learned to maneuver through that gift. It used to give me severe anxiety in the past and I didn't know how to handle it. As I've gotten older, I've learned to just maneuver through it, right? And I just take it for what it is and I handle it. There are three friends right now that go to psychics and they always report back to me and then they tell me everything that the psychics told them. And I'm like,
it's something I could have told you.
I could have told you all of that to the T.
Yeah.
And more. And so... One specific friend called me and she goes, oh, they said this, and this, and this, and this. And I was like, didn't I tell you that? And she goes, yeah, exactly what you told me is what she said. And so for me, I feel like I know what a therapist is going to tell me. I'm not against therapy. I think it's very important. I think if you're watching this and you need therapy, find the help that you need to get the emotional mental help if you need it, right?
I agree.
But I'm also a strong believer that God can also help guide you through emotions and feelings and certain situations that maybe nobody else can, right? Pray to God. I've always asked God for guidance.
I think both. I think you have to put in the work.
Yes. However,
and find the help.
Answering your question, do you not go to therapy because you feel like you already know what they're going to say? No. I just haven't gone because I have not gone. I don't think I am better than anyone, nor do I know more than anyone else. I just think I am extremely aware now at the age that I am in, aware of certain things in certain situations.
Let me tell you.
I operate from a very delulu place because I know things are possible, but I'm also very logical.
But I also think your delusion comes from trauma.
Yeah.
Of rejection.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, there's been a lot. Yeah.
But it helps.
But it helps.
I mean,
yes.
I agree.
And I'm aware of that. My delusion
and my
stems
charisma
from trauma
comes from trauma too.
My delusion stems from trauma of people maybe not believing in me, but making me feel like I wasn't good enough for certain situations. So when you make me feel like I'm not good enough,
you're there to prove them wrong.
It's almost like you just lit a fire under my, to like, and I tend to go to that extra mile to make it happen. So.
Damn. Therapy humbled me a lot. I went into therapy thinking someone else was a problem, and the whole problem was me.
It's always you.
Every time, I will tell you, give it a shot. You will be humbled, 100%. You will find out that there's doors that you didn't even think existed in your life that are going to open. You didn't even think was a possibility, and you're like, I didn't realize I was this fucked up.
This is why I don't hold resentment. I don't believe in holding resentment against anyone.
Yes.
I don't believe in holding...
My sister is insane when it comes to that.
I don't believe in holding resentment. I also don't believe in wishing bad upon anyone, because the
never
way
wish bad on people.
what you put out is what you're gonna get back.
I do struggle with resentment.
So I don't believe in resentment, and
Like Jessica from 3rd grade? No.
and also
I made that up.
Also, you keep interrupting, and so I lost my train of thought.
The train of thought is back.
My train. How is it? How does it go?
Train of thought.
Train of thought. Yes, I don't believe in resentment, and I also don't believe in pointing fingers at someone else for what they did to you. Take accountability for where you went wrong, and that's all you can do. If the other person doesn't take accountability, there's nothing you can do. That's on them. That's not on you.
So what are your flaws then?
I have a lot of flaws, and I'm very aware of that. I'm not a perfect person.
You really believe, I've always admired the fact that you're like, you are delusional.
Yeah,
But
I am.
like she can literally, you could physically show her evidence and Ellie's like, nah, I don't believe it.
I'm going to tell you one thing. A lot of people use social media as evidence.
That's
Social
the
media is
dumbest
fake.
shit I've ever heard.
Social media is not real. Half of the things that you guys see online is not real.
I'm not real. It's like,
So
yes, I am.
I think
The realest bitch you'll know.
I'm not perfect, if that's what you're trying to get at. No one is. I don't believe in a perfect
But
individual.
I really admire, I think despite of everything that you have gone through, I admire, I think how strong you still come out of everything. Like,
Thank you.
I get, for me, an inconvenience, like a small inconvenience will make me spiral and then I come back, you know? Ellie is like, I don't have time for the inconvenience. I got things to do, you know? And I'm like, this happened. I just need a moment to process it and then move forward. And Ellie's like, inconvenient. I'm going to tell the inconvenience when I need it to come to my life. Like right now is not the time, you know?
But I want to say that it didn't come easy. I wasn't always like that. When I was really young in my 20s.
You were always like that.
Or perhaps I was. But when I was really young.
How do I say it?
When I was really young in my 20s, I feel like I went through way too much, too quick, too soon, too fast. I experienced too much as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, as a young adult.
But what'd you say though?
That now everything I've gone through, people my age are barely going through that. And now I know how to maneuver through the situation.
Yes, I agree.
And so I'm sitting here advising older people because I've already gone through that. So
valid.
However, I do consider myself to be a very strong emotional individual. Mm-hmm. Which can be good and can be bad. It's not always good to be as strong as I have carried myself to be. Because that later leads into depression and anxiety and panic attacks.
Or you have moments where you're just like, I don't know where this is going.
Which I've gone through all of them. I experienced severe depression, which later leads into anxiety, which later leads into panic attacks if you don't deal with it. So this is why I think therapy is important.
We just had a therapy session for her now.
We just had a therapy session.
Right here.
Did you really?
We'll invoice you later.
How?
No, for you. You just vented.
Really? Did I?
You're welcome. Send her the bill, Felix.
I thought I was helping you guys out.
Are you done? Done talking about you?
I'm done. I wasn't even talking about me.
Listen. Delusional.
It works.
So, okay. So going back to the jokes and the relationships, what do you think is a joke that's completely out of pocket in a relationship? Something that you be like, something that I remember that I saw long time ago that haunted me till this day, where this girl, they're at the beach. The girl's laying down, suntan, sunbathing, whatever. She has, I think she had a towel over her face because it wasn't shades. She had a towel over her face. And her man, according to the video, got in front of her. Her man got in front of her. He squatted like on her and she was laying down. And they called her name and they told her to get up. And someone like took the towel. And when she got up, her face was on his whole ass.
No.
And I was like, oh, hell no. No. First of all, there's no respect. When I saw that, like there were some people that were laughing and I was like, that's disgusting. 1, 2, it's disrespectful. 3, how old are you? You know?
I think
they were engaged and they weren't married yet.
No.
And I don't even know if they went through the wedding. I would have called it quits that moment.
I think, okay, so I don't know if I can necessarily give you an example at the top of my head of what I think is a joke that what did you say?
That one traumatized me. I saw
What
it
was
on
the
social
question?
media.
What was the question?
What do you consider a joke that's completely out of pocket in a relationship?
Okay.
Something that you would cut it off.
Okay, a joke. I don't know if I can think of a joke at the top of my head, full transparency.
No, that's fine.
No one has ever joked with me like that.
I just brought that up because I remember that.
However, for me, respect goes a long way. Don't call me any names. Don't say any bad words to me or anything like that, and vice versa. Don't refer to me as a bitch. I will never refer to you as such. I think it's very important from the beginning to set boundaries and be... I don't want to say demand because you should not demand, right? Don't demand anything to anyone.
Well, the way you treat yourself, others are going to treat you.
Exactly. How you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you. So if you carry yourself with a lot of respect,
Yeah, I agree.
people are going to respect you, right? So to me, the moment you disrespect me in any way, shape, or form, whether that is emotionally, whether that is verbally, whether that is even with my time, I'm really big on time.
Can we try and sit back a little bit? My back is killing me.
Sure.
Let's just try it out. I just want to see how I look. If I look squared, we're not doing it. Oh, my
Is
back.
that cool?
Hold on. Yes. Let me just put the pillow, guys. I'm not young no more.
Is that it? Is that fine? Is that okay?
You guys like what you see? No, too bad. So sad. I'm good.
You cut my inspiration, so I don't know what I was saying.
What were you saying?
Perfect. All right. How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, you have to draw. There's boundaries.
I feel like there's boundaries, right? Don't be disrespectful to me. I will not be disrespectful to you. Anything that you consider and you have to think about that is basically that feels disrespectful, then don't do it. You know what I mean? And I feel like usually when you respect one another, that tends to have longevity in a relationship.
I agree.
And you know what's so crazy? So I go on live stream a lot on TikTok, as I'm sure you guys have probably seen or haven't seen.
I'm hungry.
And one thing that I've noticed is I get a lot of men that go on there. I get a lot of men that watch us and a lot of women as well, but men that go on there. And I've noticed that I've never been disrespectful to any man in any way, shape, or form. I don't go on social media to be ugly to anybody. I go on there to genuinely connect with people that have been showing us love for so many years, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And recently, there have been a lot of men on there that go on there and immediately feel the need to say something extremely disrespectful.
Really out of pocket. For no
Super
reason.
out of pocket.
Like no one is talking to you, bro.
Right.
And then you're like, why are you here getting attention? Like you're the one watching me and commenting.
And they say really, really out of pocket things. And so I had to stop myself the other day. And instead of snapping back, I said, it's very interesting that not even the ladies are coming on here hating. It's usually men. Men are coming on here saying something super out of pocket, super disrespectful, when all I'm doing is just being on here and being genuine, you know? Mm-hmm. And so they feel almost as if they feel, and men, I'm not coming after you because I think, I believe that men deserve equally as much respect as women do. I have a brother and I have my dad and I love my brother. I have a cousin, mi primo hermano Ramon, that I love. So to me, I want women to treat my family, the men in my family well, right? So I will always give the respect that as a woman I want to receive. But I feel that sometimes men act a certain way because they feel intimidated.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. They feel intimidated or not good enough, or feel like the woman is perhaps out of their league. So the only way they can, I guess, outshine her, outdo her is by trying to attack her. And that to me is an absolute no-go. So even if you're joking, because sometimes men are like, we're just kidding. We're just trying to give you a conversation, a topic of conversation. That right there is a perfect example. Don't joke with anybody like that. Don't play those games.
I'm the type that like they hop onto my live and they talk shit. Right? And then I snap back and then I tell them, I'm snapping back so you know I have a mouth. I said, but don't do it again. I said, I'm going to block you if you keep disrespecting me, but if you don't want me to talk back, keep it nice, keep it friendly. I have no hate towards you. Don't come on here to talk shit, and some of them are like, oh, like my fault, whatever, you're cool, and they stay. But yeah, there's somewhere like sometimes I don't even have the time. And I'm like, oh, can you just block this guy? Like I like it
Yeah,
because
no, sometimes it's unnecessary.
we
you
do
know?
have some guys on there that are very sweet. And they help us block all the people that
And you guys
hop
know
on
who
here.
you are. We love you guys.
Un saludo para el Chihuihuis Junior. Remember Junior? Remember how I told you about Junior?
Do you want to date? Do you want to name the men in our chat?
Listen, a shout out to El Chihuihuis. A shout out to David. A shout out to Choco Crispy. A shout out to Papi Vic. A shout out to Papi Rob. A shout out to, hold on, help me out, Edgar.
El Teque.
El Teque.
Texas Raised.
Texas Raised.
¿Quién más tenemos?
Man Bear Pig.
Ron. El Tripas.
Ron. Yes, El Tripas
Rudy.
es El Chihuihuis. Rudy.
¿Quién más?
Damn.
¿Quién más? We got a couple of guys. We want to say, listen, you meant Kicks.
Oh, yeah.
We
Shout
can't
out to
forget Kicks. Umberto, all of you guys.
Umberto.
You guys have never been out of pocket, never been disrespectful.
Jacob.
You guys have been showing love for
Javier.
so many
Javi.
years.
Fucking love you, Javier.
Scott,
I haven't seen you, man.
Todos ustedes. So we want to clarify that I'm not hating on men.
We love men. Because one of my red flags is I'm attracted to men. So I can't, I don't know what to say.
So I want to say we're not hating on men, but
I love you.
But
You guys know how I am.
Yes, you guys are amazing. But for those of you guys that say super out of pocket things that are disrespectful, that to me,
Like, I'm going to snap back.
yeah, that to me goes back to what is an absolute no-go. That's in a relationship, that's in a friendship, that's in anything. Don't do that. Don't cross the line.
So jokes,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
With the jokes.
Don't joke like that. It's unnecessary. You know, we're too old for that. Mature a little. Maybe that's why you're single.
If someone, I don't like, yeah. It depends on the
You know?
joke. Like Ellie said, I used to, like for me, if I'm being mean or whatever, my partner's like, you were being a bitch yesterday. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. I'd be like, you're right, you know? That would bother you? If your partner's like, you're a bitch.
It doesn't bother me. Just don't call me those words. And I will, because I won't call you that either. The moment you allow anybody, even the slightest bit, to refer to you as such, you're already giving them an in to take it a little further and a little further and a little further.
You're right,
Instead
but it does
of bitch,
depend on
just
the
be like,
context,
hey, babe,
though.
you were a little out of pocket. It's the same thing.
That's right. Yeah, you're
the
right.
same exact
You're right.
thing. You were just a little out of pocket. I'm so sorry. Can you elaborate on how I was out of pocket? I will not do that again. My apologies.
But you call me bitch all the time.
You're my sister. I'm not dating you.
It doesn't matter. What if I want the same
Cassandra,
respect?
it's different. Okay, then demand it. Do you give it to me?
Yes. I'm
You
like,
don't.
I'm like, don't call
You
me that.
genuinely
You're
don't.
like, well, you are. You're a fuck.
No, the other day, and I'm glad that we're here on camera with Bianca. The other day, Bianca said, on our way here, you were being very ugly.
Don't put Brianca into
No,
this
she doesn't
conversation.
have to say anything. And Bianca basically said was like,
She didn't say you were being
no,
ugly.
she said, Cassandra, you really did start it. She said that.
Did those words come out? Did those words come out of your mouth?
Exactly. So anyway, listen.
You're just a little sensitive.
I'm not sensitive.
Yes, you are.
I
A
just
little
feel
bit.
like I will treat you how you treat me. And no,
But then I treat her like that, and she gets upset.
I will treat you how I want to be treated, and that's it. So
You don't put a red carpet for me. What's going on? That's how you expect others to do that for you. I expect the same in return.
Cassandra,
Elizabeth.
I don't. Can we roll it back? Do we have episode number one where I sat here and I gave you my flowers
I want you to be
through Z?
I want you to be the Lulu
I
with me.
gave you my flowers from
Listen,
A through Z.
I want you to be the Lulu with me.
Yes or no? And that was not part. That was
way
not.
You are the Lulu with everybody else.
That was not a part of our.
Is it too much to ask for?
That was
No,
not a part of our
exactly.
segments. So I don't know what you want from me. I gave you your flowers from the beginning.
We are
In the first episode. And you guys can go back and watch the
We
first
are the
episode.
children.
Okay? So I don't know what you want from me. The first episode, you were picking. You were being very ugly to me.
We're
And I was
over
like,
it now.
all right. So
We've grown, we matured.
anyway.
We're episode 5.
Long story longer.
iHeart's gonna contact us, right?
Long story longer, you guys. We love you guys.
We love you.
Just listen. Just put out in the world what you want back. That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
Listen to me.
In conclusion, that's it.
Today, since this is gonna air out at April Fool's, we got a little surprise for all of you. Not a surprise, whatever. But we're gonna prank my brother
Yeah, we're actually going to prank my brother, and I'm a
right
little
now
excited
on
about
live
that.
television, on live YouTube. Well, it's live right now, but
Wherever you're watching us, because we're on all platforms.
so are you ready?
I
don't
so
wanna
we're gonna do a little white lie. I think let me take the lead. You can
That's not that white. That's not a white lie. This is a full-on joke.
let me take the lead. I mean,
I'm not taking the lead.
I'm gonna take the lead, but you
run
can chime
with it.
in.
I'm not
okay?
gonna say anything because then I'm gonna laugh. Let me prepare myself.
Get it out of there now.
Wait, I just got a text from somebody. They said, "Son unas drogas muy hermosas."
Who said that?
You and I.
Aw,
I love him. Aw.
damn. Who's addicted to me?
If you
Tell
don't
me now.
think I am an addicting
That's
drug
so
in your life,
wonderful.
that was
Tell him I love
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Tell him I'm gonna go to Mexico soon to go visit him again.
Okay, all right, on to the next. So we're gonna call my little brother, and it's gonna be an April Fool's joke, okay?
Manos.
Get your laugh out of the way.
I can't just. I'm not gonna be part of it. It's just gonna be you.
Okay.
Hold on. Seriously.
Don't ruin this.
No. Okay.
Okay, ready? You don't gotta look away.
I have to.
Shut up.
Okay. Mute it. Make sure you mute it. Is it ringing? Go. All right. You know what you have to say. Shut up. Mute it. Okay.
What's up?
Hey, are you busy?
No way.
How are the dogs?
They're good.
Okay, we just finished recording the podcast. We should be home in a little bit. But listen, we were just looking at the email here. We're reviewing the email with everybody, and we have somebody from like that represents basically the Lakers, like somebody that works on the Laker department side of things with like influencers and brand partnerships and marketing and all of that. And they reached out to us. So remember the deal that we had with Pringles?
Nah.
You don't remember the deal that we had with Pringles?
No, but what's up with the Lakers?
Okay, so
Hello. Hello.
Be like, sorry, I had no connection. Focus. I had no connection. Focus.
yeah.
Focus.
Sebastian,
What happened?
sorry, reception is terrible here. Can you hear me?
happened?
Can you hear me? Anyway, so they reached out to us and they want us to do like a collaboration with them, like with content. So they want us to record like reels and like post a few videos and all of that stuff, just to basically like promote like like the Lakers. They have like an event going on with like influencers and stuff like that. So they've been
Manos.
watching our podcast.
And they know that we have a sibling, like a brother.
They have a they watched our podcast and they really love our stuff, and they know we have you, like they know that you are like that we have a brother, but they also know that you're not active on social media, and they love that people know about you but that you're not active, and they're like intrigued about that. So basically in a nutshell, they want to know if we're willing to do like a collaboration with the Lakers in return for like content, and then in return they'll give us like courtside seating courtside seating tickets, like to watch like a game, but we have to do content for them and all of that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet, but like the thing is, they want to do it with you too. And I need to know how you feel about it because we need to respond to them.
I don't care to go to a Laker game, to be honest. Aquí los de la casa más a gusto.
Sebastian, it's courtside seating, bro.
I don't care.
You don't want to go courtside seating? You don't want to
Sebastian.
sit. You don't want to sit courtside seating with us.
Literally first row.
It depends for what game.
They haven't told us
They
that
haven't
yet.
told us the game. We just want to know, like they're super interested in doing content with us.
What do I have to do? I'm not trying to create content.
Okay, well, we'll do the content. You just have to do one reel with us, and you have to like post collab on your stuff.
So they know
because
were
they
like-
love the idea. Okay, this is what they love the fact that you and I.
Why don't we talk about it when we're home, bro? There's no need for a phone call.
Sebastian, it's a phone call because we need Soso to respond. This thing came through our management.
What do I have to do?
You have to create a reel and you have to show that you're like we already know you're
basically
a fan.
like excited that you're a fan, that we like you
we know you're
I
a
gotta post it?
Yes, we'll post collab all of us.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Sebastian, you don't have to post it.
You guys could go without me. I'm cool.
It's courtside seating, bro.
It's okay. You guys could go without me.
Joke's on us. Damn, Manos, that's crazy.
You don't want to go?
It's okay. If I have to do some fucking content to get courtside seats, I'd rather pay for those bitches myself.
Pues cómpranoslo, güey.
Nah, it's cool. You guys do it. I'm all right.
Okay, Bastian, listen, I love you. This was a joke.
You guys wasted my fucking time.
Bye, I love you. He hung up, pobrecito.
You kept moving the mic from the phone from the mic.
He speaks loud. I
Guys,
think everyone heard him.
one thing I'm gonna say about my little brother is my little brother
don't give a
is the
shit.
male version of me.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. No, he's the male version of me.
He's half both you and me.
Yeah, you're right. But he's the male version of me. Like, he doesn't, to him, money is nothing. Like, it's like, you're offering me what? Like, he doesn't get impressed easily. He's just very like...
Homie, you get impressed easily.
I don't get impressed easily.
Ellie.
I don't get impressed easily.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Ellie, there's been times where you hype something up, I expect extravagance, and then I'm like, okay.
I don't get impressed
And then she
easily.
gets mad when I don't show emotion.
No, I don't. Anyway, he said if I have to create content, I will buy those bitches myself.
So now I expect the ticket.
So now
on
he
April
better
1st,
buy us
by
tickets.
my brother.
Damn,
April
it
Fool's,
didn't
Sebastian.
work.
So we have the 3,000 questions about me. Felix is going to ask us a question, and we're both going to respond in our own way, as we
right.
always do.
I'm ready for you,
because we're
Felix.
different. Whatever you want. It doesn't have to. Whatever you'd like us. Whatever you'd like to know. This can also help you guys get to know us a little bit better.
Any questions? Good.
Some are lame.
If you could have a child with a famous person, who would it be and for what reason?
I'll tell you who it wouldn't be with. Can I say it?
Yeah, who?
Not Nick Cannon, I'll tell you that. Nope, sorry. No. Next question.
A famous person, David Beckham.
Well,
And why?
that is beautiful.
I feel like he
That is one beautiful
such
man.
a good-looking, handsome, well put together grown
I would do
man.
Matthew McConaughey.
So David Beckham.
That's daddy right there. No. Fucking. Oh my God, what's his name? Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp.
David Beckham for me.
Would you kill an innocent person if you thought it would
No.
save a dozen others?
Say that again?
Would
There-
you
I
kill
need
an innocent person if you thought it might mean saving a dozen others?
I need context. How?
It's like the railroad question.
Kill that person or I'm going to kill all of them right now. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, I don't
Yes.
know.
If it means to save other people?
Like the rail where you move
Yes.
I used to pray I never have to be in that
Yes.
situation. Yes. What if it's tricky question? What if it's I don't like these
it
questions.
sucks,
Change it, it makes
but
my stomach hurt.
You got to do what
Okay.
you have to do sometimes.
Now we're going to do a serious one.
That one was serious. I don't like those.
Okay, 2 more. When you were a kid, did you have any posters on your wall?
No.
So and what?
Yes.
Did I have posters on my wall?
In Sync.
Oh, no, it's the Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls.
It was In Sync, the Backstreet Boys, and the Spice Girls.
Ready? Come into the world.
Spice up your life.
Every boy, every girl.
Spice up your life.
People in the world.
Spice up your life.
Shake it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right. Come on. Yeah, of course. We
Yes.
loved the Spice Girls. Victoria Beckham, I'm sorry
Ba, ba, ba.
that I'm trying to steer your man.
That's
you know,
crazy. It's okay. I think we found out.
Last one in keeping the theme of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Would you fight to keep the one you love or would you let them go?
It depends. Fight who? Another woman? Never.
Would you fight for the relationship?
Yes, I did it already. I fought hard for a relationship,
Fight,
but I would not fight another individual.
fight until you no longer can, because you don't want to wake up one day and say, I should have been vulnerable. I should have been honest.
I
I should
agree.
have left my ego aside. So for me, leave your ego aside, be vulnerable, show your feelings. But the moment the person doesn't reciprocate it, that's when you let it go and move on.
That's true. 100%. I fought hard for a relationship for a long time. And if you ask me, do I think I did everything I could? I have a lot of peace in my heart. Yeah. Si me extrañas, problema de él. Pero I did everything that I could.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe in fighting for a relationship. However, the battle has to be between me and the individual, not a third person. I'm not fighting.
Do whatever that you can that's in your heart that feels right.
100%.
All is fair in love.
All is fair in love and war. I do
However-
believe that. I do believe that.
Right? Make sure that if it's true to yourself. Because then in the future, when you're ready to let that go, you're never going to sit there and be like, what if? However, the person might say what if.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that's what I said in the beginning. No te quedes con las ganas.
No te quedes con las ganas. Si se quedan ellos con las ganas,
Es
that's on
problema
them.
de ellos. But
Pero tú no te quedes con
and
las
everything
ganas.
that you do it for you. Think of other people around you, yes, but have discernment, right? Read the room. Some people are like, people tend to, do what you want to do. Read the room. Be smart. You have common sense. Use it. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like we started this podcast like regañándolos. No solo los estamos regañando.
We love you guys.
Thank you for joining us today.
Comes from a good place.
I hope you guys go have brunch with your friends as well.
Listen, happy April Fools. If you're gonna go joke somebody, or if you already joked someone, please do it right. Don't get joked like we did. My brother said,
Yeah.
I don't care
He
for
finessed
courtside
us.
seating. He finessed
Sucks to
us.
suck,
so,
huh?
make sure you plan your joke accordingly. Go live your absolute best life,
Make
guys.
sure to follow us, like, subscribe, comment. We are on every platform: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
Spotify,
Amazon. We are on the
Apple Music. Where are we? iHeart. We're
the
on
podcast.
everything.
We're not on iHeart.
Yes, we are. Aren't we?
No, you.
Yes, we are.
We're on iHeart?
Yes,
We're on
everything.
iHeart.
Double shot of Carrillo on everything. Also, _Eli Carrillo.
_ Cassandra Carrillo, Cassandra with a K.
I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around we're 5 episodes in and you
Yes.
guys are still
And
watching,
more to
still
come,
supporting,
baby.
more to come.
Café Altura, muchísimas gracias. We love you. I love you all. Thank you for the love and the support. And there's more to come for you guys.
And with that being said, lock the fuck in.
And April Fools.
Love you guys.